Xin chào, hey, how are ya? In this video today, we're gonna talk about the ongoing price changes of the red light massage area and just the ongoing changes of dating, women, and all that stuff. It has been drastically changing. The prices have drastically changed. Just a lot of things have changed in Japantown, and it's not for the better, to be honest with you. It's just gotten way more expensive. So let's go walk around Japantown and we'll unpack it and we'll get into it. All right, so we do have to be careful with our wording to not break the, upset the YouTube lords. But, you know, as I was saying, the massage area has significantly gone up in price. We are in the middle of the rainy season, unfortunately, in Saigon, so looks like right now we're getting hit with some rain as I was about to start the day. You never know when it's going to hit in the rainy season. But the price of massages has gone up significantly for that kind of massage. If you're going to get a very intense, you know, full cerveso massage, they used to be like you would go in and you would pay, you know, like I think it was $400K to like Lynn Cherry, the Kauai Spa, and like all these places. And then you would go in and you would pick a girl and you would go up and negotiate. Like I had a guy, a subscriber, come up to me and tell me just recently, he's like, you go in now and you get a ticket and you gotta wait in a line and you don't get a great pick of the women anymore. Oh man, it's really raining. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so back to where we were. The rain lasted about 5 minutes. As I was saying, you know, the guy was telling me now you pay, I think he said $500K to the Mama-san, then you get a ticket, and then you gotta wait in a line to then get a girl of not even really your choosing. Then he proceeded to go upstairs and negotiate with her and pay 4 million Vietnamese dong for a full massage. You know, full massage. There's a hottie right here. It's perfect for the thumbnail. Oh, let's walk this way. Walk this way. Cool. Similar. Boom. So, you know, 4.5 million. I can't confirm these prices because I really don't go there, but you know, I'm looking at the inventory right now and you maybe saw it like off to the side of the camera. I would never purposely film them, but the two ladies here are like 40, not hot. These are like the chicks you see normally around the rest of like Saigon, you know, at other, they've dropped their quality. So like you used to have, you know, Lynn Cherry was the standard of the hotties. Like they were going to Mekong and getting hot chicks. These are not girls from the Mekong anymore. They're throwing in whatever. So, I would definitely just be weary. And who raised the price? We're not going to solely blame anybody because that's, you know, retarded, but the Koreans had a heavy hand in upping the price in everything in this area, down from the food to the women to the massages, literally every single thing. And the way that these Vietnamese women are manipulating these Korean dudes, these younger dudes, or these younger chicks with these older dudes, they've gotten really accommodated to making a lot more money. And they want more things. So like, you know, we used to have a really good thing here for like, if you were a dude that was into those things, you had a really good, you know, value for everything. And now, in this area, the value for anything's, you know, off the only places I go to are literally the izakayas. So I don't go to anything but the izakayas on these streets. I go to Izakaya Udaji. I go to the other izakaya down here, the 10. And then there's another one that puts tables out somewhere around here. Anyone's on the streets that put a table, I like to sit outside. I don't want to sit inside where everybody's smoking. But as far as going in for like the massages and stuff, no. I think a lot of the girls are on Tinder, and they're on Tinder being freelancers and just doing it themselves, and or just freelancing. Like there's some hotties over here though. These chick at these blowjob bars is hot, but the guy was telling me they're 2.5 million for that. So like that chick will blow you at that bar, but for $100. I mean, if you know, blow you as in she'll blow you a popsicle. You know, she would never actually do anything sexual. We're talking all about massages and regular normal things on this video here. But, you know, $100 for of Loey's Wild. There's a girl right there. There's like a Lynn Cherry girl walking away right now in her white eye. And she looks pretty hot, but I mean, I'm telling you, the standard of quality used to be 8, 9s, and 10s, and now they moved from 5, 6, 7s, and 8s. And I don't even see any 9s and 10s. And there's like, if we go around the corner here and take a look, there's a line of Chinese and Koreans like going in there and just banging these chicks. So I mean, it's gotten kind of way too many dudes coming through. These chicks are going through too much of a body count. It's almost too much of like a Thailand. It's not what you want to see. And now the price is spoiled too, you know, like, again, right here, I'm looking at these two girls, not that hot. We're not talking Lynn Cherry quality right now. You know, are they hot? Sure. But they're like 7, 6'5". You know, these used to be 9s and 10s, like all 9s and 10s, all. And then so that's had an effect on the dating scene too, you know. It's a little bit harder to date here than it was just 5 years ago. You're gonna have more of a shallowness into the younger girl dating scene. Any girl that's over 25 you're gonna be fine with, and you're gonna have a lot of opportunity. But the 18 to 25-year-old, they're gonna be, you know, looking for something a little different than they once were. So you're gonna have to be a little bit more shooting for what you can get, you know. Guys like to get overzealous and like overshoot what they can get here because they think they're here and they have a little bit of money, that they can get whatever they want. It's such the worst way. Guys that think they're millionaires and are like McMillionaires and think that a little bit of money when they're really only 100,000aires. Chicks hate that more than anything in the world. So don't lead with your wallet unless you're just like a straight simp and that's what you're looking to do. And then you can do that. But it's a more different climate. I would say if you're, like, I hate to use the term alpha and beta, but if you're an assertive male that knows who they are and confident who they are and leads like an alpha, you'll probably assert pretty good dominance in these areas. But again, the price is crazy now. Why would you want to spend that much money? You could easily, at those price points, just start to go and try a date girl. Now, if you're an old dude like over 60 and you're not even trying and you're like married and you're just coming here for the sex, yeah, just know that the price is higher and you can probably get a better deal and you can go to different like areas and stuff. You know, we detail all the areas in great detail like throughout the city in my Patreon. You can't be lazy though and be like, people at the Patreon are weird. They're like, I think only the last 2 months all the content. You know, I've had Patreon for 5 years. You have to scroll through the hundreds and hundreds of videos, but the stuff's all there. Like, we've got multiple areas to go if you want to know about that and detailed pricing. But you'll see there's probably like a train of dudes at Lynn Cherry right now. They like sit outside and sit across at the coffee shop. It's all Korean and Chinese. So like, oh, now they got the Indians coming in too. So there's like train loads of Indians, but they pretty much stay on Bui Ving because that's where it's going to be cheaper. The red light is going to be way cheaper on Bui Ving for full service massages now. See if there's any. Yeah, there's nobody down here. There's usually a bunch of guys sitting over here, even at this coffee shop. Yeah, right here. These are like Lynn Cherry waiter guys. They're waiting for their buddies. Either way, the price is drastically increased. I'll keep doing videos like this. The dating market has definitely changed as well. It's still easy to date. You just need to go up to girls and talk to them. I'm trying to get into the white girl dating scene more so we'll examine what that kind of maybe looks like. But the same has always been true with the Vietnamese girls. Just go up to them and talk to them. I hope this video was helpful for some of you guys, and I hope it added some information. Just know if you come down here, it's gonna be a couple $100 probably. I'm sure there's guys that are gonna say they get it way cheaper, sure. Maybe if you're a real thrifter, but when you start negotiating for pussy, the pussy gets horrible. Meaning that a back massage. When you start negotiating for the back massage too much, then you just get a really bad back massage, if you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of my wrap up for the J-Town and the upgraded prices. You know, you heard the price for an on your knees blow away to heaven, you know, $100, and then all the way up to like $200 for like a full service massage in this area. Now it's going to change if you go to like there's an actual street for it, which we talk about on Patreon, where you can just go and get stairways to heaven on their knees. specifically there. If you want to know more about this stuff, not to hammer a dead horse, but sign up for the Patreon. Also, there's a Discord. We live stream over at kick.com all the time. That's kick.com/fat and broke. Go over there and check it on out. As ever, thank you for watching. Stay frosty. They're pulling shit out of the sewage. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.